on a walk. She's very, very flashy. She's a little bit taller than 15 hands, so we'll call her 15-1. Big, solid mare. She's the type that would carry anybody all day ride long. She's got a lot of guts to her. If someone's looking for an endurance ride, she'd be a great one for that. She's just an all-around really, really nice horse. She loves to go by herself. Great, great horse if you do a lot of riding by yourself. She loves it. She's a very, very smooth ride. And she has a really good handle on her. She'll side pass. She works off of leg pressure. You know, she neck reins great. And then you can just move her down and just have her go at a real slow walk if you want. And it's just a nice mare. We call her Bella, and she's a 6-year-old mare. That we'll be showing you, we call him Traveler. His registered name is Chantilly's Traveling Thunder. He is out of the Chantilly's Traveling Storm on the top side, which goes back to the Missouri Traveler, and the Matt K Society, which goes back to the Midnight Matt K breeding on the top. He's out of a mare called Traveler's Master Betty, which goes back to the Master Tom breeding and the Mary Boy Sensation. This horse is really a nice horse. He's one that we have used down at Brushy Creek for about 6 years. He's one that we've used just for the gated rides. We've used him a couple of times for the kids, but they had to be kids that had ridden here before. He does take someone with a little bit more experience. You know, if you're going to be behind another horse, then I'd say that, you know, you'd be fine on him. But if you're going to ride him out by himself, he's the type of horse, he's got a lot of go. He's one that on a typical day we would not use for the kids at the youth ranch. We've always only used them for people that have come because they want to ride a Foxtrotter. So that is what we've used him for. He's got a lot of endurance. He's got a lot of go. He's one you could ride all day long. Stands about 15 hands. The one thing that I will say about him, he is not good about tying up. That was one of the things that we had with him down at Brushy Creek. When you would tie him up and then you'd get the other horses out, you know, sometimes he'd sit back, and so we ended up always having to keep him in the stall. So that's kind of the horse. But I do think someone with experience would love this horse. He's got an awesome ride. He'll go anywhere you ask him to go, but you do need some experience. We call him Traveler. He stands about 15 hands. He's 14 years old, and he does have a really nice way of traveling when you're trail riding him. One thing about him, we didn't ride him a lot by himself for, 5 years. We were always using him as either a guide horse or, one that a customer, would ride. So he's always used to going with horses. We've spent the last 3 months riding him by himself so that he remembers that he can do that. But anyway, this is the Traveler horse. Like I said, he's 14 and about 15 hands. This next gelding that we'll be showing you, we call him Rifleman. He is out of the General-like horse on the top side, which, everybody knows he's out of the Barney 5 and the Doc Annabelle Boy breeding. On the bottom side, he's out of a mare that we raised here, actually, that is out of Pearl. We name her Pearl. Her name was Pearl, Machine Sterling Pearl, which goes back to the Yankees Mean Machine and the Pools Blue Boy breeding. This is one very, very nice gelding. He's one that we've probably had about 5 months training time on. He's one that is a stout gelding. He'll be 3 in the spring. He's one that is, a lot of horses this age, they can be a little bit stumbly or immature or gangly. He is not like that. He is just solid as a rock. He is, anyone can ride this horse. He's really, really nice. He's got a very, very nice flat foot walk. He's got a great foxtrot, and he's got an awesome running walk. And he's a mover. He's one that you're not going to have to push. He's one that likes to go. He'll go anywhere you ask him to go. Mike just took the loop down to the Faulkner farm and back, which is about a 2-hour ride, and he said there's not one thing that he spooked at, not one thing that he was scared at.